What's going on, my people? This is your boy JP El Dragon coming at you with another one. First of all, let's start with what happened last week, Kambosos and Teofimo. But I don't know if you guys saw the article that ESPN wrote. It's crazy, man. The doctors are saying that pretty much Teofimo Lopez is lucky to be alive. He had a problem in his chest where he had extra air around his chest area and his throat area, and he was in very much a lot of danger, and easily could have died before, during, or after the fight. And the doctor was even saying that if he got punched in a certain way in the throat or the chest, he could have gone down and needed to have immediate tubes in the chest to breathe, which would have been crazy, man, to see something like that happen to Teo in the middle of a fight. And when he was asked all about this, he said that he just thought it was his asthma, because he's used to having asthma, so he thought it was again, having asthma like always. And I'm asthmatic, so I know a little bit about that. And he thought it was just that. And now that they found out, he's pretty much glad that he got away with it. But it just shows you, man, what these guys go through sometimes that we don't know about, and we're so quick to judge too. You know what I'm saying? And they're putting their lives in the middle of this, and this is one of those cases. You know, again, this fight had been postponed so many times that just talking about another postponement would have been horrible. So I do understand where Lopez is coming from when he said he didn't want to say nothing, and people start talking, saying he pulled out the fight, and wow, that would have been crazy, another pullout, you know. But life is first, man. You know, what if you would have died in that fight? You know what I'm saying? That's it. It's over for him. So it would have been better for him to postpone than to never fight again, you know. And it's crazy to hear, and I know a lot of people are gonna start saying, oh, excuses, just somebody they paid probably just to say that so they could save face. But this was a real article written by ESPN, and this is legit, man. This is not a joke, and this is not makeup or none of that. This is real news coming from doctors. And it's just crazy, man. I just hope Teofimo recovers soon, and not saying that's an excuse for him and Kambosos. Kambosos won the fight that night, right and square, you know, so nothing to say about that. He's still the champ and all that. It's just, you know, it's crazy to know these things happen, and sometimes we just talk, man, you know, and we're not in the middle, and these things could happen, man. That's why this boxing game is so dangerous. It's not a game, you know what I'm saying? We call it a game, but it's not really a game. It's crazy. Now, anyways, going from that, what happened last week, Kambosos, by the way, what a man, huh? Carried himself like a gentleman. He's been the man we've been asking for. The attitude he has in the game, it's beautiful, man, to see how he's been in just 1 week after winning that fight. He's in every camera now, huh? Before nobody cared about him, now he's everywhere. And it's good to see, you know, how somebody that's always in the ashes, grinding in the back, nobody's giving him the chance to finally, you know, see some light. And it's beautiful to see him, you know, happy and being interviewed and all that. And I really like that. But I like more than anything the way he's been talking.
We've got to get rid of this zero. I'm 20 and I'm undefeated. We really have to get rid of this zero, you know, bullshit, because you'll see even more fights. Look at the Hagler, the Hearns, the Rands, you know, all these legends. Sugar Ray Leonard, they fought and fought and fought. Why can't we do this? Who's to say Lopez doesn't come back and fight, you know, maybe fights a Haney or a rematch with Lomachenko, and then he beats him, and
and you fight again, right?
And then we fight again, you know. It is what it is. It's a fight game.
He talks like a fighter, like a real fighter. He was willing to fight, and doesn't matter who it is or where it is, even though he does want this fight in Australia with Haney. And why not? You know, 80,000 people, like he said, out there, you know, they're gonna make some money. Talking about Haney and Jojo, what we saw today, before the fight, we knew certain things coming in from Haney. For example, we saw what happened with him, Linares. when he got touched up and he had the chicken. He did the chicken dance a little bit.
Oh, he was wobbling. Devin Haney wobbles back to his corner.
And this fight, he didn't do the chicken dance, but he didn't look great. He did get touched up here and there sometimes, and his defense wasn't all there like in other fights. I thought he would have done a lot better in this fight. For some reason, I'm not sure what to point it to, why this is happening. I really don't have a clue of why it's happening, but I do know it's happening, and there's something missing from Haney. I wanted to see something different from Haney this fight with Jojo, and unfortunately this wasn't the fight to show us that. Even though he had a performance, you know, he boxed his way throughout the fight and did good in his boxing, he wasn't impressive by doing so. And the fact that Jojo Diaz is he's not a 135 pounder, so a man coming from featherweight into the lightweight, giving you trouble on some of the rounds, he was connecting with a lot of left hooks.
Say Jojo's fading. He's more comfortable in there. Oh, big shot. Another left hand from...
The only difference was that Jojo didn't have the power to hurt Haney, just like Haney didn't have the power to hurt Jojo Diaz. Diaz shouldn't be giving you these problems at this point in his career. He should have pretty much dealt with Diaz, got him out of there, you know, knocked him out. And he didn't do that. You know, he won the fight, but we still see something that's not right with Haney. And he's got to definitely work on that power, man. And I don't think he was too confident after the fight with Kambosos either. Kambosos seemed like he was definitely holding all the cards. He looked very confident talking about the fight and where he wanted to fight. And you could see Haney talking, but didn't look as confident as he was doing when he was talking to Kambosos before the fight with Jojo.
What did you see as you watched this fight, almost in a scouting role? Did you see things out of Devin Haney that you think you can exploit?
Many holes. I see the hole straight away, but again, I'm not going to outshine his moment. This is his moment. Full respect. Great win, great victory. You handled your business. I handled my business last week, and let's get to the business side of things, and now we can talk.
So I think some of the doubts creeped up his mind, even though he keeps saying he's going to go see Kambosos. He does know he didn't have the performance to put that final exclamation point, so we can all say, yeah, Haney is the next one and he should fight Kambosos and this and that. So not a great performance, but still got the win. Now we got to see what's going to happen tonight with Tank. By the way, Tank came in at 134.5 pounds. Isaac Cruz came in at 134 1/4 pounds. So both men look great. They both weighed in perfectly, look healthy, and it should be a good fight. Hopefully Ryan Garcia gets back to it too, man. We miss Ryan. Hopefully all his problems, depression, and all that he's been having, he can overcome and finally get back into boxing and concentrate in boxing. Until he's not ready, we don't want to see him. So it doesn't matter if we're anxious to see him. If he's not ready, he's not ready. And why come back if you're not ready and we know what's going to happen? You're going to get your ass whooped. So come back when you're ready and we know you can actually perform and make the division better. So hopefully that happens soon with Ryan Garcia. Another guy to watch is Shakur Stevenson. He had a great performance against, what's his name? Jermel Herring, I think it is. Sorry if I messed up on the name, but I think that's his name. He had a great performance, so that's another one to watch. Tune in tomorrow night, Showtime pay-per-view for the fight Tank versus Pitbull Cruz. It should be, I think, at 8 o'clock p.m. So after the games, tune into the fights, man. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Have a good night, good morning, wherever you are. And I'll see you guys soon. This is your boy, JP El Dragon, coming at you with another one. See ya.